Okay, so, when you're in class and you don't understand something, so you ask a question. And then the teacher's like, "What do you think?" Like, I don't know, that's why I'm asking you.
Okay, so, when you're in class and you're doing an exercise, the teacher gives you a few minutes to do it. And then when everyone is done with the exercise, she says, "Okay, so I'm going to call on someone to correct the exercise." And then you're like, "Oh my God, please not me, please." You're literally begging to not get picked because you know that all of the answers that you wrote are wrong. And then you get picked. You suddenly panic because you're scared to write the wrong answer. So, as you get up of your chair, the class just stares at you. You get closer to the board, and the teacher tells you to correct the exercise. Then you just freeze. You're totally paralyzed. You don't say anything, and the teacher asks if everything is okay. After a moment, she is disappointed and says, "Go back to your seat, please. I am very disappointed in you. So embarrassing."
Okay, so do you guys know this feeling of embarrassment when you're like at school walking to your next class and then you trip, and then everyone is just staring at you? So you quickly get up and literally just want to hide and teleport somewhere else and make people forget about this incident. Has this ever happened to you?
Okay, so when it's your last class before lunch, and you're taking a test at that time, and it's so quiet, literally no sound, and then suddenly, your stomach starts grumbling. And then in your mind it goes like, that did not just happen. Oh my God, so embarrassing. And then the whole class just stares at you. And the teacher too. You just want to hide and make the whole class forget about it. And then the teacher goes like, "Do you need something?" Like, "No miss, I don't need anything. It's not my fault, my stomach does achihik and usage." And after, you just want to ask to go to the bathroom. But you're just too scared to ask because you just lived the most embarrassing moment of your life.
Okay, so, when there is this one person who in class asks you to borrow a pen because apparently they have forgot their pencil case. And you tell them, "Yeah, of course." And after he has the audacity to say, "Don't worry, I'll give it to you," at the end of class, when he literally doesn't give it back. So you ask them politely if you can have it back. And they say no. Like, what the hell? Just give it back, it's my pen. So annoying.
Okay, so, when you're just chilling in class, and then the teacher says, "I have to go print out the test papers. Nobody move, okay?" Then she goes out, and the second she stepped her foot outside of the classroom, there is already chaos going on. There is always this one person who keeps checking behind the door to see when the teacher comes back. Meanwhile, the whole class is just yelling. Some students also get up their chairs and go up to the teacher's desk. They start playing with the computer, and then the person who was checking behind the door warns the whole class that the teacher is coming back, and the whole class just panic. And when the teacher enters the classroom, all of the students who were up manage to somehow go back to their seats without getting caught. Like, how is that even possible?
Is it just me that I find group projects the worst thing ever? Because, okay, I love group projects when I'm with my friends. But when the teacher chooses the groups, I swear it's so annoying. You can be with the people that you hate. And then there is silence for the rest of the hour, and since I don't want to get a bad grade, I end up doing the whole thing by myself.
Why is it that the best songs I ever hear are the ones I can never find again? Like, I'll hear it once and instantly get obsessed. But guess what? I don't know the name. I don't know the artist. I don't even know a single lyric. So I'm sitting there Googling song that goes da-da-da-na. Like, hello? That song is gone like it never existed, and it haunts me. Until, years later, it randomly plays again like nothing ever happened, and I just
freeze. Like,
I looked for you everywhere. Tell me why. You pay for a ticket, you pay to watch a movie, and instead, you're sitting there for
7 years watching ads.
I swear, I could have learned a new language by now. First it's
Car ads.
then perfume ads, then that one charity ad that makes you feel like the
Worst human alive.
and then the
Please silence your phone's warning.
Like, yes, I know. Please just.
Start the movie.
By the time the movie actually begins, I've aged 45 years. I already ate
3/4 of my popcorn
and honestly, I'm starting to wonder if this was.
a secret ad marathon.
And the movie?
Was just a myth.
Okay, but can we talk about how painfully awkward it is when people sing you happy birthday? Like, do I smile? Do I sing along? Do I clap at the end? I just sit there smiling, praying for it to end. And everyone's just staring at you, like you are the main character of a musical you didn't audition for. The whole time I'm like, can someone please blow out my existence? Tell me why the most painful thing in the whole universe is when you accidentally bite your tongue while eating something. Like the pain is just uncontrollably painful. You're literally sitting there, fighting for your life, trying so hard not to cry. Then you literally regret even existing here. And after a while it starts to sting, which makes it even more painful. I just hate that type of pain. And I know you do too. The most annoying thing ever is when you're finally in bed, in the perfect comfy position, and then you realize that you left the lights on. So you just lay there, procrastinating and trying to convince yourself that you don't need to get up. But eventually you do. And the second you lie back down, that comfy position, gone. Just like that. It's so annoying. The best feeling in the entire universe is flipping your pillow to the cold side. Like, why is that one single flip so life-changing? You're just lying there, feeling kinda meh, then boom, cold pillow hits and suddenly you're in heaven. It's like your brain goes, yeah, this is peace. I swear if comfort had a personality, it would be the cold side of the pillow. One of the most embarrassing things that can ever happen in school is when you accidentally call your teacher mom or dad. Like, why did my brain even do that? I'll be mid-sentence like, Mom, can I go to the bath? And then it hits me. Everyone turns to look at you. The teacher just stares, and you have to pretend like it didn't happen while internally screaming. And then you gotta sit there for the rest of the class, acting like you didn't just emotionally adopt your teacher in front of so many people. So embarrassing. The worst but also the best feeling ever is when you're absolutely not tired, like zero sleepiness in sight, and your brain decides to play another trick on you. You've got something exciting tomorrow, and now you're wide awake, running full fake scenarios in your head like it's a whole movie. You know you need to sleep, but you also kinda don't care because you're just too excited. So you're just lying there like, this is actually so annoying. But also, I'm just too excited. You know when you're peacefully sleeping, dreaming about something totally random, and then out of nowhere,
You're falling.
like, 1 second you're walking around minding your own business, the next,
You're plummeting into the abyss at 500 miles per hour.
and your body just snaps you awake like, surprise, time to.
Have a heart attack.
My soul will literally
My body.
and my legs will literally jump like
Like I'm trying to escape my bed.
I wake up sweating, heart racing, like I just survived some
Life or death mission.